Hey cinema fans, welcome back. We're back with another movie review. This movie we're going to be reviewing today is Career Opportunities. Now you might say to yourself, well, this is the most randomest movie review. And it is. When you have COVID and you're sitting home alone, well, not home alone, but you're pretty much alone and you have nothing else better to do, so you go back into the 90s and 80s. Trust me, there's other movies I'm going to get to in reviewing later on, but let's get into this movie. Starring Frank Whaley and Jennifer Connelly. Now I know my demographic don't really recognize these two at first, unless you're a big movie buff like me. She was in The Hulk 2003, yes, Betty Brant, and also we got Mr. Scarf from Luke Cage. If you've seen the Luke Cage series, he plays Scarf in Luke Cage. He did a phenomenal job in that show, but yes, these two, yes. So basically the premise of the show, he's a janitor at Target, yes, Target, and she's basically the typical stereotype story where she's the daughter of a very wealthy father, and basically she's trying to live life on the edge because she's so used to being spoon-fed and wants to have some sort of a essence of freedom. So she tries to shoplift at Target, but she stays overnight, and see, he is a overnight janitor, and so they get locked in with each other because he's the only one there doing the cleaning. I know, it's the movie. Don't try to put reality logic into movie logic because it's never going to work. But basically, these two are locked in a Target warehouse. And they find out that they are made for each other and they fall in love. But then they run into these two robbers that try to rob Target, and they try to work together to get out of that situation. And I don't want to get into spoilers, but that's pretty much the movie. Now, reading some of the early reviews, I can see this film was not very loved, but I've seen like later reviews essentially like around this time. Some people have beloved this movie. It's basically, you either can love this movie or you can hate this movie. It has aged a bit, but maybe in a good way or a bad way. Depends on your taste. A lot of wit and snappy comedy with this self-absorbed character development or building off each other. And I like their chemistry. I think their chemistry was pretty good. I just wish we had more time with them. Look, the movie's fun and it's enjoyable. It's fun for a date night for your significant other. But let's really get to the meat of the bone here, okay? Let's talk about this character's father. This dude's father literally took a fried drum chicken, and dipped it in peanut butter. So for that, I'll give this movie a 7.5.